Heads up, the first couple of minutes of a sales presentation can tell you a lot about the prospect and what they're going to do if you're paying attention to the clues. You can understand personality, you can foresee objections, and you can get a feel for what type of negotiator the person is that you're meeting with. What you're going to find is there's going to be a point in your week where somebody comes to you and says, I don't need a presentation. I just need a price. So what do you need to know about this and what can you do about it? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sullivan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC technicians, sales secrets on a perfect day to talk about business, growth, strategies, objections, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Haleiwa, Oahu, one of my favorite places on earth. So there's a couple of reasons why somebody's going to come to you and say, hey, I just need a price. And there's some nefarious reasons, and then there's some not so nefarious reasons. I want to introduce you to a term called column fodder. Column fodder. And what column fodder is somebody already has a preferred vendor. Somebody already has somebody that they're working with, a company that they like, a provider that they know they like and they trust. But people have said, you got to get 3 bids. And so they're just checking off the box. The chance of you getting that deal is very slim. Don't get me wrong. You should still put in the work. You should still put in the effort. But in their mind, they've already made that decision. So they're going to tell you, hey, I don't need a presentation. I'm going to share with you a couple of ways to work through this. Number 2, they're just curious to what the range of prices are. So, hey, listen, I'm curious to what this is going to be. It's coming up on the horizon. You still have a role and responsibility to work through that concern and that what I'm going to refer to as an objection. And number 3, they are ready to buy. So I'm going to give you 4 ways to deal with just give me a price. Okay. Number 1, not my recommendation, but it's on the list. Just giving you a heads up. Not my recommendation, just making sure you understand. Not on the list. You can even put in the chat, not Scott's recommendation. Give the price. Give the price. Okay? Because as soon as you give that price, you're going to get dismissed. And this is about the point where homeowners watch my videos and they complain. I got to tell you, homeowners, you're not my client, right? You can complain all you want. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. You're not my client. I don't work for you. The serious downside of this is like 100% you are going to get dismissed. All right, well, now that we got that, you don't get to uncover any type of information. They don't ever give you a reason why, right? It's always that they give you the skeptical face. Skeptical face is I'm right-handed, okay? So skepticism is going to show up in body language in the left side of my face. You're going to roll price and they're going to give you skepticism face. I'm overacting so that you could see it, just so you know. And then you're going to be like, the next time that it happens and you just give price, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, skeptical face. That dude's got a skeptical face. Okay. Number 2, I heard this statement from Uncle G, Grant Cardone. I believe this came from him. It could have been for somebody else. Do you have enough information to buy? Okay. So somebody goes, I don't need a presentation. Great. Do you have enough information to buy right now? Right now. Like as in, like, and I'm overacting this once again on purpose. You don't say it this way, but it's emphasized. Hey, great. You just want a price. You have enough information to buy right now. And if there's any other answer, then yes. Right. And if it's like yeah, that's when someone's like, do you love your wife? And they go, yeah, got some questions. May not be true. May not be true. When you say, hey, do you love your wife? And the person goes, yes. That's a true statement. Okay. So do you already have enough information to buy right now? And you have to practice this. You absolutely positively have to practice. Do you have enough information to buy right now? I would love to give you a price. Do you already have enough information to buy right now? No? Okay. Well, then I've got a couple of questions. All right. Option number 3, you can do a discovery process with an abbreviated presentation. Never, ever, 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 never give a presentation without a discovery process. Okay. You have 7 to 15 base questions that you need to know about that you absolutely positively need to ask. Prescription without diagnosis is malpractice. And it's your role and responsibility to ask better questions. So if everybody in your industry is zigging, you got to zag. You got to do the question after the question. It's the follow-up. It's the fortune and the follow-up that's really going to get you. And then you could give an abbreviated presentation. An abbreviated presentation means 30, 40, 50% of it. It doesn't mean all of it. Okay. Last on this list, number 4. That was 5. Number 4. Full-blown prezo, full-blown heavy discovery. If somebody comes to me, I had a call for a coaching client. Guy jumps on the phone, nice dude, but he tells me, he's like, hey, Scott, I already know everything about you. I'm like, oh my goodness, this dude's a stalker. You know, you can find a lot about me from YouTube. I like medium rare ribeyes. I like tacos. I spent a lot of time in Hawaii. I got Hawaiian Surf Company t-shirts and Ren Spooner Aloha shirts. I mean, besides that, what are you going to tell me? Like, you want my shoe size? Like, you don't have enough information to buy. I've got a ton of information on the internet. I'm going to promise you don't have enough information to buy. So he says, hey, Scott, you know, I don't need a presentation. And in my mind, I'm like, that's why you need one. That's exactly why you need one, because you're confused, right? You think you don't need a presentation. You need a presentation. So I go, hey, totally get it. Why don't we go through a couple of questions just so that I've got my bases covered to know what we can do and work together. And so I run my standard consulting questions. I run my standard, hey, here's what's going on. And in the midst of that, we uncover some information. We uncover that he's not ready to buy. He's not ready to move forward. He does need a presentation, right? There's items that are left out, and here's what you're going to find. Short of option, I got a whiteboard right here, okay? Short of option number 3 and 4, most people don't really have enough information to buy. And if they're telling you that they just want a number, you have to figure out that reason. So why not ask them? Sounds like I'm just here to confirm a buying decision you've already made, which is a very elaborate way of saying it, right? Sounds like you've already got a really good offer. And if they tell you and they correct you and they're like, no, I just don't have time, you're throwing information out there to see what they're going to say, right? So there's this thing in bear traps and sales. When somebody says, oh, I had XYZ company come out, and you know that they're cheap, right? If your company's 20 grand, they're the 10 grand company. And you go, hey, let me guess. They did their special for you where they were at like 6,200, right? And they're like, no, they were at 9,000. Like, you've just gathered clues because you made them correct you, okay? So that's like a corrective bear trap. That's something that I worked on a ton to get people to relay information to me and to the teams that I've worked with, is to figure out how to get people to talk to you. So like, you could use a reflective bear trap in this presentation where they're like, yeah, I've talked to a couple of companies. You're either going to like way over do the number, or you're going to way under do the number. That's what you need to know. It's either going to be like crazy. Let me guess, they gave you the $50,000 option. No, they gave me the 20. Let me guess, they give you the $6,200 option. No, they gave me the 9. Your job, your role, your responsibility when somebody says, just give me the price, is to uncover why that happened. And that only happens through questions. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.